Students will wait another 2 minutes and then I'll start the class. Student, today or Monday, I'll give you assignment questions. First, still I have not given you the assignment questions, no? So I'll share with you the assignment questions. You are supposed to submit assignment questions on 27th. So 27th, you are supposed to submit your assignment. Whatever the questions I give you, so for those questions you have to write the answers. And how you did for your first lab, your first test, no? Like that only, write in a paper, in a A4 sheet paper, scan it, your students scan it and send. See, how to give file name is, I'm sending in chat box, your USN, that is 1BY 19 MCA 01, or before that assignment 1, yes students, assignment 1 and your USN number. Like this you have to give the PDF name. Whatever the PDF you share in GCR, I'll create a GCR, in GCR, I'll create an assignment folder. To that assignment folder, you have to send the assignment. And the file name of your assignment should be assignment 1_1BY. Your USN start with the 19 only, no? Your USN is 19 only, the students? Alva?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 1BY 19 MCA 01. So 01, 02, 03, like that, whatever USN you have. See, if you are not sending in this format, then I'm not going to consider. From next if second internals is also online internals only, then for second internals also you have to send like this, IAT2 underscore your USN. As for us, your next second internals also online internal only, then you have to send a PDF which you send to us now. So IAT2 underscore your USN. Because when we download the assignments and when we download the scripts, whatever the answer script you send, no. So one will give the phone USN, one students will give the name, one students will give the subject with. Don't give subject, because anyway you are sending to my subject only. Don't write subject here. Just T2 IAT2 underscore the USN, so that it will be easy for us to sort when we download your assignments, or when we download your answer scripts, your test answer script, and for us it will be easy to sort. Okay.
Then it will be difficult to upload, ma'am.
Why?
It will be confusing now, ma'am. Like other subjects also, if we give same thing.
That's why I said, but my subject you will send only to me, no? Ada, you are not sending to me, no? Ada, you'll create. See, you also make a different folder for each subject because assignment you're sending, and even the answers.
No, ma'am, like if we don't give subject name, then
Hmm.
it will be difficult to us for
Okay,
placing
then
the
you
file.
do one thing.
Before only we'll write some exams, no, ma'am. Before software testing, like 4 exams we'll be writing.
Okay. Then you do one thing. If you have any confusion like that, you can give down SP underscore. Like this, you can give. Then there is no confusion.
Ma'am.
Hmm. The students also should follow like this only. Next, assignment also. Assignment also you can follow like this only. Assignment 1 underscore ST underscore 1B by 19M2A01. ಈ ತರ ಕೊಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಯಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. Because we are 50 assignment, out of 50 assignment, it is very difficult to check. When we download, it is very difficult to sort. Okay. Like this, you can give no. Like this, if you give for you also, it will not be any confusion, and for us also, it will not be any confusion. ಈ ತರ follow ಮಾಡಿ next time ಇಂದ. Okay. Meeting join ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ? Why? You join for the meeting, again you are leaving the meeting in between. Can't you 1 hour, can't you connect in the meeting 1 hour? So many students are leaving meeting and again they'll join. What is this? I think they'll check whether she is taking attendance. Whether she is taking attendance. If I take attendance, then because nowadays I'm not taking attendance at the end, no, I'm taking in between also and sometimes in the beginning also. Maybe you people will check whether she is taking attendance. If I take attendance, then you'll answer for the attendance. If I take attendance in the beginning only, then I think hardly 20 to 25 students will be there till the end of the class. Yes, students, if you do like this, then you will be the loser. I'm telling you. Please concentrate. So in last class, what we were seeing, students? Last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? What all we have seen, we have learned in last class? Nothing. Nothing you learned? Dear students, can you see the screen? Can you all see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students, in the last class we were seeing the decision table. We saw the decision table of triangle problem, next day problem, and we understood about we have seen the decision table of commission problem. But here, how the decision table we have seen for next day problem, and how the decision table we have seen for the triangle problem. So here the triangle problem, and for the decision problem, for the triangle problem and for the next day problem, the decision table is written here. The decision table is written here. But for commission problem, I have not shown you any decision table. Why? Because it is difficult to write the decision table. It is difficult to write the perfect decision table for commission problem, because we don't know exactly what commission I am getting, because my commission is depends on my sale. Today I may sell 2 products extra, tomorrow I may sell 1 product is extra, and day after tomorrow I may sell 0 products extra. So the commission, the sale will be different all the time. So it is difficult to write a perfect decision table for commission problem. And in last class we have seen the some of the guidelines and observations of decision table. When we write a decision table, it is mainly depending on the else if prominent of else if logic. If this is true, else if logic means if this is true, then what happens? Then else part will be executed. Correct? No? So it is depending on the decision table technique is depending on the then else logic and the relational variables. Relational variables is nothing but a logical relationship. Logical relationship means what, students? And, or, not, depending on the and or not variable, and the calculation and the subset variables, and the relationship between the input and output value variables. So depending all this, we are able to write a decision table. We are able to write the decision table. And decision table we take the actual factors. We do not assume here. We take the actual factor. And in the decision table we also write the rule count. How we calculate the rule count, students? To calculate the rule count value, the formula is 2 to the power of n. 2 to the power of n. What is the n value? What is n value? In a decision table, wherever you don't have a condition, wherever you don't have a rule, in a decision table, wherever you don't have rule, in a particular column, with respect to column only we have to take, students. With respect to each column we have to take. So in this small decision table, we here for 2 conditions, there is no rule. For 2 conditions, there is no rule. So the value of n here is 2. The value of n here is 2. And coming to the second column, here only one place I don't have a condition. I don't have a rule. Then the value of n will be what? How much? Response, students. The value of n will be 1. So here for first rule, the rule count will be 4, and for the second rule, the rule count will be 2. Why? Because the value of n is 2. 2 to the power value of n is 1. 2 to the power of n is not 2 to the power of 1 is nothing but 2 only. This is what we learned in the last class. And next we have a next module. Here we are beginning with the next module. The next module is 4th module. The title of the 4th module is path testing, data flow testing, level of testing, and integration testing. The fourth module is path testing, data flow testing, level of testing, and the integration testing. Yes, students, the book for this second or fourth module is same, which I shown in the second module. In the second module, which I shown, which book I shown in the second module, students? Anybody remember? ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಬುಕ್ಕು? ಮರ್ತೋಯ್ತಾ? Yes, students, which is your prescribed book? Did I tell or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is your prescribed book? ಜ್ಞಾಪಕನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, if you forgot, I am showing once again in the PPT. That's why in the PPT only, and for your test, for your first lab, for your first theory internals, I share my PPT also. I think people are not observing whatever I am sending. See, this is for the only for the first module. The different book was there. Which was that book for first module? ಯಾವ book ಇತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿ ಬೇಗ. First module ಯಾವ book ಇಂದ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ? First module. Respond. ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, as at least your second, third, fourth module we are learning from this book, that is software testing, a craftsman approach. Software testing, a craftsman approach, third edition. See students, I have already shared the soft copy of this book, and the soft copy is not third edition, the soft copy is fourth edition. So that's why little extra things you will be having in that book, in that soft copy, other than the syllabus. Because for your syllabus you have third edition, and the soft copy which I have shared with you is a fourth edition. ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ ಯಾವ ಬುಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. Okay. So our next module is fourth module, path testing, data flow testing, level of testing, and integration testing. Yes, students, I have completed three modules, and this is the fourth module. And what is path testing? What is path? What is path? Is it not way how we travel? Assume that I have, this is my home and this is the college.
We can't say link now, ma'am. Link.
I didn't get you, Maithili, I didn't get you, Maithili, what you are telling?
Ma'am, me, Rashmi.
Rashmi, tell me, Rashmi.
Ma'am, path is nothing but like we can't say link now, ma'am. One-to-one link.
Path. About path you are telling?
Yes, ma'am.
Link. Yes. From link and any other answer? And any other answer? How link, Rashmi? How it is?
Ma'am, like path is nothing but when we search for one thing, the path will be it's linking now, ma'am, for one information to another information for fetching. So that's why we are testing like one by one.
So that's why you are telling that from this node to this node, or from this end to this end to reach. So means through this path you are connecting.
Ma'am, path is nothing but way. Way is nothing but like we can practically we can think like we will give in software field like link only now, ma'am.
Link.
Yes.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾತ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ when we compose when we send something, then instead of giving the exact resource, we sometimes give the path. That you are saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No. So that part we'll see later, but here path is nothing but the way how we are reaching from A to B. Don't get confused. How we are reaching from A to B. Yes, there may be other way also to reach A to B like this, or while going to college, I may go to my friend home. I may go to my friend home, and after going my friend home, then along with my friend, I'll go to college. Yes, these are all the possible ways of reaching the destination of students. This is also one path. This is also one path. This is also one path, and this is also one path. Or what I do, see students, um, I'll give a simple example. Assume that I'm going from home to college. I'm going college to home. See, when I go from home to college, then I'm following only one path. I'm following only one path. When I go from college to home, then sometimes I go directly to home. Sometimes I go to a grocery shop. From college directly I go to grocery shop, and from grocery shop I'll go to where? Elopini, home. And sometimes from college to I'll go to vegetable shop, and I go home. Sometimes what I do, from college I go to grocery shop. From grocery shop I go to vegetable shop, then I go to home. Yes, these are the possible way of reaching home, students, and reaching college. Yes, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ possible ways. Respond.
Yes, ma'am. We can go.
Yes, we can reach. See, morning my priority is first. I have first hour class. I don't want to waste my time. From house directly I'll go to college. But while going home, I need some necessary things before I go home. So what I do, one day I'm going from college to grocery shop, then I'm going home. Then one day from college to vegetable shop, then I'm going home. And the next day I may go directly to home. Yes, there are the possibilities. I may go directly to home. And one day, next day, I'll go to from college. I'll go to grocery shop and go to vegetable shop and and next I'll go to home. Or sometimes, if I meet any after taking vegetable, if I meet any friend, then I'll go to my friend home. Then I go home. Yes, these are all the possible ways in path when we go from source to destination. Similarly, when we take with respect to the programming, yes, students, the screen is visible now. Screen ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, or you want me to zoom? Respond. Yes, students.
Visible.
Visible, no? Okay. Yes, students, here I have four way of path. Four way of path. First, this is first. Second, third, and fourth. First one you see, if then else. What is this if then else? Yes, respond. In if statement we have simple if. Yes, do you remember if statement? In if we have simple if. Correcta? if else, correct? Nested if, else if ladder. Yes, students, we have no else if ladder. All these are there in if statement. Idya ilva heli? Do you remember or not? Ide, but whether you remember or not, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here, this is the path for if condition. This is the path for if condition. If the condition will be tested, if the condition will be tested, if it is true, I'll take this part. If it is false, I'll take this way. If first condition is in the if in the node A or in the node 1, if I check the condition, if I apply if then else condition, then if it is true, then it will execute the statement. It will execute the node 2, then it will execute node 3, then execute node 6, then it will come out of the program. If this condition becomes false, then node 4 will be executed, node 5 will be executed, and node 6, and then it will exit from the program. And coming to this loop, see why we call this as a pre-test loop? Why we call this as a pre-test loop? Bega helbeko, don't waste time, because still you have to attend the assessment.
Check condition first. It checks the condition at first.
Anybody? How first? Example. ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಹೂ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್?
Ginger.
Okay. Ginger, what is first test condition? ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ಜಿಂಜರ್?
The pre-test loop ಅಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Pre-test loop. ಹಾ, ಅದೇ ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡು.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೂಪ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Exactly. Yes. Good. Yes, students, we have looping statement. In looping statement, we have while and do while. While is also known as entry control loop, and it is also known as pre-test loop. Why it is called pre-test is, first it will check the condition. If this condition is true, only then it will enter into the body of the loop. If this condition is false, then it will come out of the loop. So that's why before it is entering to the body of the loop, it will check the condition. So it is called as a entry control loop or pre-test loop. Yes, see here. Here we are checking in the node 1, we are checking the condition. If this is true, if the condition is true, then it is entering into the next loop, next node, that is node 2 and node 3. If this condition is false, then directly it will come out of the loop, that is fourth case or fourth node it is coming. Whereas if this condition is true, sequentially it is checking, and again the loop will repeat now, students. So again it is go back, first it will check condition here, and next it executes the body of the loop. In body of the loop, again if you have any calculation or any display statement, whatever it is there, it will display. And then again after node 3, then again it will go back to first condition, unless this condition becomes false. Unless this condition becomes false, it is keep on repeating this, and once the condition becomes false, it will come out. So next, I'll not explain third case, fourth case. So fourth, here in fourth, this is called as a post-test loop. Why? Because in do while, what we do the body of the loop, and then we check the condition. Then we check the condition. So this is the reason why this do while is called as the exit control loop. Exit control loop, and it is also known as post test loop. Post test loop. See here, first it is checking the condition. Though the condition is true or false, minimum once the body will be executed, students. Though the condition is false, minimum once the body will be executed. If the condition is true, again this will be repeated unless the condition becomes false. If it is false, then minimum once the body will be executed and it will come out of the loop. So this is the path of do while loop. Is coming to the switch case. Switch case. Switch case. What is the use of switch case? What is the use of switch case? Respond. Why we use switch case? See this, yes students, this if else, switch case, nested if, all these we are known as a flow control loop. Flow control statements. Flow control statement. Here what happens here, in if else, if I am using a nested if statement, if I have more than two conditions. If I have more than two conditions, if I have 3 to 4 conditions, what happens? If I use else if ladder or if I use nested if, then sequentially each conditions will be checking. If I have 4 cases, if I apply nested if or else if ladder, then sequentially one by one all the cases will be tested in nested if and else if. Whereas in the case of switch case, out of 4 cases, I want to, in the beginning I may want to execute all the 4 cases, but after some time I don't want to execute case 1, I don't want to execute case 2, I directly want to go to execute case 3. Then in the switch case, the expression value, if you give, or the choice value, if you give 3, then it will execute the third case only. It will not execute first case, second case, or other cases. Only whichever the cases we give as a choice, only those cases it will execute. Whereas in the case of nested if and else if ladder, we cannot do that. See, this is the path of switch case. First condition will be checked. See here, if your choice is 2, yes students, if your choice is 2, then it will execute the statements of 2, then it will come out of the loop, come out of the program. If your choice is 3, then it will, if your choice is 4, then it will execute 4. If your choice is 6, then it will execute 6. Like again, if your choice is 10, then it will execute 10. If your choice is 8, it will execute 8 and it will come out. Like this, we draw the path for these statements. Yes. What is this, students? You have already written this answer. You have already written this answer for your test. I think no need to explain this flowchart and program. Which is this program? ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ ಇದು? Which program it is?
Triangle.
Triangle problem. Yes, good. Triangle problem. In triangle problem, what we are doing? Triangle ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ?
What type of triangle? Please.
Yes, in triangle problem, we are taking three sides. We are taking three sides, and we see here. Students, if you observe here, this is a if statement. Now you can see, no, students. Now this condition is clear, no? Yes, according to the program, here we have a path graph, or you can say graph of, see, the graph is nothing but the path, the graph of the triangle problem, the graph of the triangle problem. So here first we take the values of A, B, C. Yes, here. Yes, students, see here. Here you can see the number. The left hand side you can see the number. For each number, the node is there. For each number, the node is there. Based on the node, the graph is plotted. Number 1, program triangle true. So that is the name of the program. Next, number 2, dim. Why we use dim, students? Why we use dim? Dim stands for dimension. In Visual Basic, if you want to declare any variable, we use dim. So dim ABC as integer, dim east triangle as boolean. East triangle, one more variable we have, that is of type boolean type. So till here there is no node in the graph. From here, from fourth line, we have the nodes in the graph. Then we first will take the numbers. Yes, students, see here, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. In 3 places we are displaying the number of A, B, C value. Here we are taking the input. Here we are taking the, in fifth node we are taking the input. Once we take the input, then here we are calculating. Yes, we are checking the condition, and based on the, we are checking the condition. First, if it is true, then 10 means what? 10 means, what is there in the node 10? What is there in the line number 10? Then east triangle is true. Else east triangle will be false. If this condition is true, then east triangle will be true, else it is false. Next, after that I have one more condition. That is, if triangle, then again we are checking if A is equal to B and B is equal to C, If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then it is a equilateral. Then it is a equilateral. Else, if equilateral. See students, first we are checking the condition whether it is a triangle or not. Where in the step number 9. Then in the step number 14, we are checking whether A is equal to B and B is equal to C. If this is true, then it is a equilateral, means all the sides are equal. It is equilateral. Then again the one more condition is checking here in node 17. What it is? If A is not equal to B and A is not equal to C and B is not equal to C, then it is scalene. Scalene means all the sides are different. All the sides are different. Else it is the given triangle is a isosceles triangle. Else the given triangle is isosceles triangle. Yes, this is how we write a graph for the program. This is how we write a graph for the program. Yes, this is for else, if else. This is for while loop. This is for do while loop, and this is for switch case. This is how we write. Okay, students, I'll stop here. Answer your attendance. After the attendance, you have to answer for today's assessment, students. Answer attendance. Asta,
Present, ma'am.
Abhinav, Aishwarya,
Present, ma'am.
Ambrish,
Yes, ma'am.
Anu,
Present, ma'am.
Arbaz, Arjun,
Present, ma'am.
Ashok,
Present, ma'am.
Benita,
Present, ma'am.
Bhargavi,
Yes, ma'am.
Bhavisha,
Present, ma'am.
Chaitra,
Present, ma'am.
Dev, Diksha,
Present, ma'am.
Dikshita, Deepika L,
Present, ma'am.
Deepika M,
Present, ma'am.
Murli, ಮುರಳಿ ಈ ನಡುವೆ ಏನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸು?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
ಗಂಗೂಬಾಯಿ,
Present, ma'am.
ಗುಡಿಯಾ,
Present, ma'am.
why in BI study you didn't attend proctor meeting? Only you didn't attend. The rest all students attended the proctor meeting. Why you didn't attend? Harshit,
Present, ma'am.
Singh,
Present, ma'am.
Kavya,
Present, ma'am.
Kishore.
Present, ma'am.
Kishore also didn't attend. Kishore, why you didn't attend the proctor meeting yesterday? Huh? Lata,
Yes, ma'am.
Manisha, Manisha, Manjunath,
Yes, ma'am.
Nayana,
Present, ma'am.
Nilanjan,
Yes, ma'am.
Nishant,
Present, ma'am.
Pavitra,
Present, ma'am.
Maithili,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan,
Present, ma'am.
Akash,
Present, ma'am.
Rajeshwari,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh,
Present, ma'am.
Ramya,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi,
Present, ma'am.
Ravi Shankar,
Yes, ma'am.
Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Vishal,
Present, ma'am.
Savita,
Yes, ma'am.
Shruti, Shruti, Sneha,
Yes, ma'am.
Purti,
Present, ma'am.
Srinidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Srinivas. Every Saturday he'll be busy or what? Saturdays. Srinivas. Srinivas is absent. Sunil. Sunil. I saw Sunil. Vaishnavi.
Present, ma'am.
Vinny.
Ma'am, present, ma'am.
ಅದೇ ನಾನು ನಿಂಗೆ ಅವಾಗೇ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀಯ ಸರಿ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಲಿಂಕ್
ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ Today Shruti is absent, no? Shruti is absent. Manisha is not there. Shruti, Manisha,
Ma'am,
Dev.
Samila is present, ma'am.
Sorry. I told okay, no? That's why I didn't tell your name. Dev is absent. Dev absent. Abhinav absent. See today Abhinav, Arbaz, Dev, Manisha, Shruti. Is jana absent is assessment. Today assessment is like your test, short test. Vega ma. See.